Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Monday, February 17th, 2025. Well, it's the very last day where the sun is in the unconventional, often visionary, sometimes just a little strange and weird, air sign of Aquarius. So we have our psychedelic shades on here today to honor Aquarius. The sun is at 28, moving to 29 degrees of Aquarius, and early tomorrow moves into the mystical, magical water sign of Pisces. We might leave the shades on for that. But in any case, we have them on today, and the moon today is moving through the later degrees of love, beauty, social justice oriented air sign of Libra. So for the very last day, at least for a while, the sun and moon are both in air signs. So this still makes this a very social day, even though it's a holiday here in the United States and a Monday. But in any case, a lot of mental activity going on today. A good day to socialize, actually. Strange energy early, strange energy late, but midday primo. Let me explain. The moon today moves through late Libra, as I mentioned, and before dawn makes an awkward inconjunct, 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and often chaos, which is the ruling planet of Aquarius. That occurs 2:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:54 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Moon at 28 degrees, 23 degrees of Libra to Uranus at 23 of Taurus. We just may sleep through it here in the United States, but you would get it in mid-morning in Europe and parts east. Then there are no other lunar aspects until the afternoon, when the moon makes yet another inconjunct, an awkward angle. So it's like one of those days where we just have to adapt to what's in front of us, go with the flow, in other words. This one is at 28 degrees of Libra to Neptune, the planet of dreams and visions, which just happens to be the ruling planet of the coming sign of Pisces. He's at 28 degrees of his home sign of Pisces, and this is kind of like, well, I might be a little confused, but I'll try to work my way out of it kind of energy. 1:16 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 4:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 9:16 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Then comes the best part of the day, which is the moon at last degree, 29 degrees of Libra, in a harmonious flowing trine. A nice angle to the sun at 29 degrees of Aquarius. Best part of the day, things work really well an hour before and an hour after this exact transit. That is at 3:24 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 11:24 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Best part of the day. If you got something you need to really have work, that's the hour to do it. Then the moon goes void, of course, actually for less than an hour. It makes no other aspects until it enters into the deep, dark water sign of Scorpio, highly emotional and intense, ruled by Pluto, the lord of death and rebirth and deep, dark issues and transformation. The moon moves into Scorpio at 4:19 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:19 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So the mood shifts into something a little heavier. And that's appropriate because the moon shortly thereafter, because Pluto is in early Aquarius, makes a hard square 90-degree angle to Pluto, which, as I mentioned, is the ruling planet of Scorpio, and this is very tough energy. 2 degrees of Scorpio moon to Pluto at 2 degrees of Aquarius at 9:34 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:34 a.m. tomorrow Greenwich Mean Time. So latter part of the evening, overnight, is pretty tough. We may hear some really tough things on the news, but overall, it's kind of like a cloudy day with a bright sunny patch, and then things go a little cloudy again. So take full advantage of that moon trine to the sun today. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, no matter what.